What's going on, everyone? I want to talk about what gear do you take when you travel. So, I've done a video before on how I travel with my gear, and that, is in these types of cases or for watches. I'll put them in this type of case or, this new watch roll case that I've got. But today I want to talk a little bit and get your guys' opinion on what do you take when you travel. And we're talking about airline travel. If I'm going in the car, obviously I may just load up a Pelican case with whatever I want to take and off I go, right? So I have a trip. This is Monday that I'm filming this. I have a trip on Thursday. I'm leaving to go out of the state, and I'm going to Moab, Utah. So take a little time off. But so there was a comment in a Facebook group over the weekend that said, how do you store your knives in your suitcase, basically. And I've done a video on that before. Basically, I'll put a knife in one of these padded cases and put it in my spare shoe in my suitcase, right? And I'll usually take two knives. And I'll put one in each shoe, put some socks over it, not to really hide them, but to just keep them from bouncing around, right? And then watches, depending on how many I'm going to take, I will put, I'll wear one, and I'll put one in, kind of a watch pod maybe, or if I'm going to take multiples, I will put them in, I'll put 2 or 3 in here. Wear one, and that gives me 4 watches for the trip. So that's how I do it. But what do I take when I go? Well, that really depends on where I'm going and what I'm doing. Am I going for business? And I'm going to be in business meetings and things like that all during the trip? Or in this case, I'm going outdoors and whatnot. So if I'm going outdoors and such, I likely am not going to take something super fancy like the Frank Fisher Battle. So I am not going to take this because of where I'm going and what I'm going to do while I'm there. I'm also not going to take this because I don't want to check this under the plane because that makes me nervous. And that was part of the discussion on this Facebook group. Was a couple of people made a comment which I thought was really good and got me thinking. And that's why I'm putting this video together really quick. Is they only carry, when they travel, a bunch of beater, cheap knives. Maybe the, Tucson and the Kubi. This was like $40 and this is, under $100. I take these 2 with me maybe because if they get lost or stolen from my bag, so be it, right? I'm a little torn because it started making me think I was going to be a little nervous. Because as a knife guy, we want to take stuff that's cool, that we can show our friends, right? Most of my friends don't care, but so now I'm rethinking what I'm going to take. I was going to possibly take my Todd Fisher Archangel. Although, this is a good, it's super high quality, and I'm sure it could take the toughness of being outdoors and things like that. If it gets scratched up or beat up, I don't really care on this one because it has some wear marks already because I carry this a lot. And it's got some marks from my jeans, the little rivet because my pocket comes apart, So this one's more of kind of almost a beater knife now. Not quite, but it's in kind of that category. So now I'm rethinking and want to get your guys' opinion on maybe what you think I should take. I would love to take a Hellraiser just because. But now I'm thinking, man, do I want to get something? It's just making me nervous now with the comment of, well, I only take beater stuff in case my bag gets stolen or something. So the watches, they stay with me. and they go in my backpack. I'll wear one and I'll take one. More than likely, I'm taking these two with me. I'll fly with this one and I'll wear this as my beater throughout the week while I'm in Moab Wheeling. And I may take the titanium square also just to have a quartz there just because. Let's see if I get this out of the light again. But far as knives, oh man, I don't know. The 80-20 is on the list because it is a good outdoor hard use type of knife. Not my favorite because of the G10. It kind of grippy in the pocket. So I don't know about that one. I'm kind of thinking now the XM24, the Kubi 237, and is that it? Is 2 enough? Maybe the Tucson, because again, it is kind of a beater and more of a user knife. And if it gets lost, so be it. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing some ideas out there and see what you guys do when you fly or you travel. What do you do? I thought about this Kaiser also. Because it's, it's thick blade stock, it feels good in the hand, it's super sharp, this one, and I could do work with it there if needed. And these are fairly easy. I could take them apart when I got home, all of these, to clean them out. Not that it's, because it is a dusty environment and stuff, so they may get a little grungy while I'm there, but it's easy enough when I get home to clean them out. So I look at that also. So you guys, give me some thoughts on what you would take if you were going out kind of wheeling. We're not camping. We have cabins that we're going to be staying in at night and whatnot. So it's not tent camping or anything like that. Just wheeling during the day and relaxing in the evenings. Relaxing. I wish. Working on Broncos and such. But, yeah, I'll definitely be taking a couple of watches because I'm going to meet up with a watch buddy there, Bruce Williams. So I definitely want to take a couple things to show him. But the watches aren't a big deal because those will just be in my backpack, and I'm not going to worry about those. Those won't get stolen. They'll be in with my bag and my laptop and all of that stuff. So that's not a concern. It's more so the watches. The knives. I will also take a flashlight. I don't know which flashlights I'm taking yet. I will probably take this one. I will take 2 flashlights. I will throw a pen in my suitcase because I will have a pen. I'll have a flashlight. I'll carry a flashlight on the plane with me just because you never know. I'm also the guy that checks under his seat to make sure that the life vest is there. Okay, so don't judge. I have some, concern. I have procedures that I do when I get on the plane. That's all. So, yeah, I will have some of my normal gear. I will do some posts from there. I may do a video from Utah. We'll see how that all works out and plays out timing-wise. I'm taking a few things. I'll take my tripod and my phone and my headset that I use for the mic. I will take those things. I'm not going to take all the lights and stuff like that. So we'll see if that works out or not. But would really like your guys' thoughts on what do you carry when you travel, if you travel these days, or when you used to travel. Do you only take a certain level of knife? $100 less, $200 less? Would you carry a several $1,000 knife on a plane? Would you carry several more $1,000 knife on a plane? Or would you not? So let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear some more input just to kind of get a consensus. And then I'll do at least an Instagram post of, hey, this is the stuff I'm actually taking with me once I decide and get it all sorted out Wednesday. And I probably won't even have it completely settled until Thursday when I finally pack and head to the airport. But yeah, follow me on Instagram to keep track of that stuff if you're not already, because I'll be posting a lot of pictures and stuff over there from the trip and all of the mountains and the rock trails and all of that good stuff, right? So definitely keep in touch over there. So let me know your thoughts. I greatly appreciate it. Just kind of a quick video rambling about some of my thoughts on what type of stuff I should take, and should I be too concerned about losing something or not. So thanks, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.